My husband allowed his brother to propose to his girlfriend at our wedding after I said no. Is our marriage salvageable? Throw away because my handle is a recognizable one. Names have been changed. I 29F married my sweet husband Liam 27M last Saturday. It was perfect, except for one major hiccup during the reception. Liam has an older brother, Ben 30M, and they're very close, so it was no surprise when Liam asked Ben to be his best man. While I like most of my new in-laws, Ben has always rubbed me the wrong way with his behavior. He would crack all of these jokes that aren't really funny and tries way too hard to be the cool and popular guy. Think Screech from Saved by the Bell. Only 10 times more annoying. To be honest, I feel somewhat sorry for Ben. Liam was diagnosed with high-functioning autism when he and Ben were kids. As a result, their parents lavished more time and attention on Liam. This led to Ben being emotionally neglected, and as a result, he acted out big time in their teens. He got into trouble, and this led to their parents swinging the pendulum in the opposite direction, lavishing attention on Ben. Liam kept his head down and didn't say anything. To this day, their parents are more likely to side with Ben than Liam. Liam is a sweet guy, as I mentioned. Unfortunately, he is a bit of a people pleaser and doesn't really understand social etiquette and cues very well. It has caused some problems, but I don't regret knowing him or even marrying him. 4 weeks ago, Liam and I were having dinner with his parents and Ben. Everything was fun and we were all talking about plans outside the wedding. That's when Ben revealed that he had plans to ask his girlfriend of 5 years, Melody 23F, to marry him. Of course we were all excited and asked about his plans for the proposal. That's when Ben turned to Liam and said I was hoping to do it at the reception. I laughed nervously, knowing his tendency to make bad jokes, and told him, you do that any my brothers will throw you out of the venue. But Ben got offended that I laughed, and I realized he was being serious. Instead of asking me what I thought, which he's pretty good about doing, Liam said, of course you can. Melody will love it. I touched Liam's arm and said, we'll talk about it later. He didn't understand why I was so upset. I just wanted to get out of there, as my MIL and FIL were too busy congratulating Ben and wouldn't be able to tell Liam why it was a bad idea. Liam and I moved to a different room, and I explained to him about how another person proposing or making a major announcement was in bad taste as it takes away from the bride and groom. Liam nodded, crestfallen. Feeling sorry for him, I said, how about this, we organize a party with Ben for him to propose to Melody at. It would be far more memorable. Liam liked the idea and we both went out. I told Ben that we were willing to help organize a special party so he can propose to Melody there. But he was not to propose at our wedding. Ben nodded and I thought that was the end of that. Saturday rolls around and the day goes off without a hitch. We get everything done and it's time for the reception. Ben, as best man, has a speech prepared for us. It was full of bad jokes and weird attempts at puns, but it was overall very nice. Part of Ben's speech was to move around the tables, which should have been a red flag, but I decided to not say anything. At the end of the speech, Ben stopped at Melody and proposed. I was so mad that I stormed out. Liam and my mom came to comfort me. Liam apologized over and over, saying they told me it'd be fine. They told me it'd be fine. I was just done at that point. Mom offered to drive me home. Liam kept begging for forgiveness, but I told him, don't call me. I'll call you. And left. Needless to say, Liam and I haven't seen each other since. My side of the family is angry at Liam and his family. His family, on the other hand, are congratulating Ben and Melody. Most of their Facebook feed are pictures of Ben's proposal. I was prepared to file for annulment and move on. That's until Liam sent me an email. I learned that Ben and their parents applied the pressure over and over on Liam until he finally caved the night before the wedding. I asked him why he didn't come to me and he said, you were so stressed and I didn't want to worry you. Liam concluded with, I want another chance. Please give me another chance. Now I'm really torn. I don't like that Liam went behind my back thanks to family pressure. That's not a good sign for a marriage. On the other hand, I still love him, and since he's a horrible liar, I know he's telling the truth. I still haven't made up my mind about what I want to do. Is our marriage salvageable? Can we rebuild? Liam is genuine, but can I persuade him that a family should never do that to a member?